Greetings, I am Cross Knights, and this is Let's Play Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. On the last episode, I found the final Nexus point, which ended up being Jimmy himself, filled with self-hatred. And now, I'm going to have to tell Timothy that his mother is not feeling well. What's that? My mom's sick? Oh. Jimmy, I know I said I was going on a big adventure and that I was leaving Smile behind me. I've been to a lot of interesting places, and I would love to see more, but all I want to do right now is go back home and see my mom. Does that make me weak? Does that mean that I'm not cut out to be a real adventurer like you? I don't have time to think about this. Could you take me back to Smile? I need to make sure she's okay. You can't really say that. I don't know if you realize, but I'm actually traveling with my mother and father. So I don't know if I could really qualify as a real adventurer, but let's go back to Smile. Hope everything's okay. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna come back here. I somehow never noticed this thing or that I could land on it, and I'm very curious as to what it is, but this is not the time for that. Idiot. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be out in the world. It's what you wanted. Mom, I should have come sooner. I had no idea it was this bad. And Cordelia, if I would have known, I would have come home immediately. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You needed to get out. You're like your father. I'm nothing like him, Mom. It doesn't matter what I want to do. I can never leave like he did. Don't blame him. He just couldn't see us the same without her. I can't blame him for running away. No. It's not right. I hate him. Oh? You shouldn't. But maybe I do too. If he were here, right now, I'd... Mom, calm down. You need to take things easy. Sonny, you care about things so much. More people should be like you. I should have been like you. Now you've got to... You need to take care of this place. For me. Mom, you're not... Beatrice, lean closer. What is it, Mom? Watch over your sister for me. I know I can depend on you. I promise, Mom. Cordelia. Bethany. It's so good to see you. See your faces again. You were too frail for this world. I just couldn't admit I was too. You notice she kept all of the postcards that Timothy's been sending to her, pinned them up on her wall. Hey, Jimmy. Thanks for being such a good friend through all this. I think my adventure is done for now. I had fun, but I just don't want to float around like my dad. I want to be a good person to the people I care about. Right now, that's my sisters. I hope you find what you're looking for in your journey, Jimmy. If I would have been a little bit less stubborn, I would have found what I was looking for right here in Smile. Anyway, Here's a little savior I picked up on my adventure. I hope it reminds you of the good times we had. Picked up Silver Jimmy. Thanks for trying to cheer me up, Jimmy, but sometimes a man has to be serious, even when he's a tiny little mouse like me. And there it is. This is Miss Mouse's grave. So, I mean, obviously this ended in tragedy, and then a different tragedy. And I never looked in the actual grave. Jimmy sees a tiny little box. It is well crafted and clean. Yeah, I did try to warn people back in March, and things were gonna get dark. It's hard sometimes being an adult. You have to put on a face and get to work, even if you want to spend all day crying. I'm gonna try to my best is all. She'd want that. And I really do like the postcards. It's every single place that he's been to. Including the weird ghost hotel. Jimmy, this really isn't a good time. No, that's fair. I can't help it, even if it's the least appropriate time ever. I just gotta give people a good shake, you know? Alright, I didn't think Mrs. Beaver would be here because she's in that weird tunnel. I don't know if there's anything you can do with her. But yeah, that is the conclusion of Jimmy's story. He will not be moving around anymore. I feel like the entire thing is basically Jimmy coming to terms with parents that might lose a child. So, I mean, it's even sadder the more you think about it. What I really want to do is go back to Sacred Lantern, because I do in fact believe that I have found all of the different number peoples that were scattered throughout the land. And yeah, it looks like I can go in this temple now. This is a temple of the inward-looking eye. Temple of Sight is a bastion of enlightenment. The Temple of the Inward-Looking Eye is a solemn place of reflection. Keyword, reflection. This really is a bore. Situations like these that I sit near the back and draw pictures when no one is looking. All the knowledge of the world. Is having access to such a thing inherently moral? In an era where one book read by one person could be the first domino in a chain that ends with the destruction of the world, would it be moral to restrict access to some knowledge? Who should have that authority? Interesting history with this temple. Our ancient ancestors built it on what they believed to be an intersection of dimensions. The temple was supposed to exist in this dimension and in a secret hidden dimension. Now, this is, of course, all of your typical ancient civilization sky worship and karmic energy mumbo-jumbo, but it's fascinating to study. Wisdom is earned one moment at a time. I am old, but there are times when a child is wiser than me. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way of things. As we learn, every thought casts a shadow. What is? What will be? Inactions lead to thought. Thought leads to actions. Actions form the world. What thoughts do we act on? And which do we let flounder in the sea of shadows? You notice there is a mirror in this quiet place of reflection. This is, in fact, the intersection of dimensions, right? And I don't know if I really like this dimension. It's filled with wall squigglies, really unappealingly colored carpets, and more unappealing water that I feel compelled to climb into. But hey, we don't all get to pick the world that we belong to. I wonder... Five chests. Huh. Actually, that does make sense. I believe that will be a reward for accomplishing a thing. Alright, we got Merc and Piranha Swarm. Oh my, such a greeting. You have fish bones. You have nothing to steal. Alright. Thermal. I don't know what you're gonna pull, so let's have Lars take the brunt. He is good at such things. The porcupine suit actually damaged him quite a bit. That was all porcupine damage he took while he was attacking Lars. Okay. I mean, I gotta steal that thing, so. Cool. That did not take too many times. And he's preparing for a special attack, so good. I was definitely worried that I wouldn't be able to take him out. Jimmy now has a new item, by the way. Oh, Helga level 50, Andrew level 50. It's a parent's level 50. I bought him a slingshot. But yeah, there's nothing stopping me from going to the Pulsating Mass. I should also mention that. I'm stopping me from going to the Pulsating Mass at this point. Who are you? Follower. Nothing to steal, follower. I suggest you mosey on. There's a toll for coming to this place that you presumably have worshipped in for a long time. And that toll is furniture. Your reward is furniture. There we are. Guys aren't that tough. People on the central stamen were tougher. Oh. This is very Cthulhu-esque. Or, H.P. Lovecraft-esque, to be more precise. I don't know if it's specifically Cthulhu-esque. Middle, bomb, sit back and watch the world burn. Whew! That was, the follower... Oh, God. This reminds me of the game Inside. I just watched a storyline analysis of Inside. Which is a game I played for my channel, made by the makers of Limbo. Check it out. But, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah, no, the follower started chanting, and I, like, took him out right before... Speaking of followers, many of them are right there. Gotta remember it's better to be Punch most of the time, but I also like the stealing thing that doesn't damage people when I'm still trying to steal from them. Ah, see, here we go again. Well, kill the follower. You don't want him chanting around. Sharp is working itself into a frenzy. Alright, well, I still want to try to steal from the shark, so we're going to shake down the shark. Sometimes you gotta shake down a shark. You guard, you undulate, so if he goes into a frenzy, it should all hit Lars. Actually, it might kill him, though, because it's going to porcupine him to death. Damn it. Yeah, that's definitely going to kill him. Oh, well. Ah. Oh, is that what he was chanting before? He summoned a creepy creature from the abyss. Not cool, bro. I don't like the abyss. It stares at me constantly. Even when I wasn't staring back. Cool. All you did was summon me up some extra experience, fool. Okay. That weird tentacle that was at that other door has now gone. So that's nice. Alright. Helga was taken down, but Punch Tanaka leveled up, and we have revived her. Okay. There we go. That noise is just weird with the slingshot. It's boom. It's like it's hitting like a water basin or something. Yeah, I think... Alright, one more battle, and then it's time. We'll see what it is. Alright, I stole the Great White Chair. And Punch is leveled up. What level are you, Punch? 20. Oh man, that's extra 20 attack, defense, and luck. So, I like it. And what have you... Intimidating Stare is actually something that's available for him. That's interesting. What if I give you that? So that if I ever pick Jimmy, he'll be able to stun everyone in the first round. That's pretty cool. And then this. Cool. But no more battles. Getting rid of the pickpocket's handbook. I did steal the thing I wanted to after all. Now we're just going to observation. An interesting observation. I know this dungeon, by the way, so I'm gonna go out. There's gonna be the other door that had a tentacle is not gonna have a tentacle anymore. And then I'm gonna walk down a large series of hallways. I don't know if I'm speeding this up right now or whether I just cut to it, but without the monsters, I don't think there's anything special to say. Beware. There are secrets in the mud. Secrets buried deep. The ritual must not be complete. Beware. Only death waits you there. Soon you'll be with us. Waiting. Always waiting. That is the bridge that we saw those followers go across before. This entire place is just a pulsing mass of weird, isn't it? Well, at least this wall. Ah, but truly, it is this wall that matters. Wow, Jimmy, what the heck are you doing all the way down here? It's super spooky, like, all the time. I know because I live here. I know. I should move, but the rent is dirt cheap. Now might be a good time to tell you that you can save at any time from the menu. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably should have told you that a long time ago. Oh well. This is the only time that they tell you to save, and, you know, it's played for a joke because, you know, I'm like 33 hours into the game at this point. But, there is a reason for that. You may or may not get to see it. Here's the thing. I think I mentioned that there was a boss that I was only able to beat if I got lucky. This is that boss. I don't know the percentage chance that I have of doing the thing that I need to do in order to beat him, but we'll see. I think I'm more powerful than the last time I fought him, though, so there's a chance that I will be able to do it even though I don't get lucky, but we'll see. Interloper. The stench of your dimension is unmistakable. Do you hope to stop the ritual? Did you hope to slow our ascension? No. Our time is now! The doomsday clock is ticking nearer to the 13th hour. Soon, it will be the end of all worlds. Even yours, interloper. Try to stop us if you must, or raise your hands in the hem to the forgotten gods. It doesn't matter. Like the fate of all things, your fate was written within the book of the damned. Whisper your final pleas to your dead god. The end of everything begins now. So, this is the boss. It has a gimmick. You see there's a clock here, of course. Generally ignore it. However, you can steal time from it. Every second counts. Take what you can. But we're gonna do it. Crap. You know what I forgot? I forgot to take off the observation bubble and equip the barbed wire or whatever. That would have given me a 25 extra attack. Too late now. Attack Andrew. Analysis. You undulate. Helga should go first. Cool. He's attacking with diseased claws. Everyone is sick. Alright, Doomsday Clock is ticking towards the end of existence, as it does. Rampage. ×2 called shot, rampage, ×3 analyze, attack. Molecular beam on actually focus. And then molecular beam on your turn. And regenerate. Now here's the trick. I need Jimmy to critically hit here. If he doesn't, he did. All right, he critically hit. We're good. Because here's the thing, it's really hard to kill him before that clock gets down to 0. If he didn't critically hit, I don't know if I could have beaten him. Now, again, I think I was a lot weaker the first time I fought him, so that might not even be true, but the best way to beat all bosses is by doing times, like, 40 attack damage to them. Because, yeah, if that clock gets to 0, the game certainly ends. Oh, does it end? Let's do mag combo. You need to heal him. He is not looking good. And he's out of magic because I decided to go all crazy house. So let's do Super Cocoa, which I need to buy more of. I have to go specifically to Shinru in order to get it. Yeah, Lars is not looking great. No one's looking great, actually. Everyone's looking very dead. Mainly because of those poison claws. Let's just use Rampage, Comforting Smile, Molecular Beam, just use all of that magic I just gained. And this is probably stupid, but you go to sleep. I don't know. You might survive. Who are you attacking? He just took 1,500 damage. What are you, the boss? Alright, easy kill because I got the critical. But I only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more turns in order to do that much damage regularly. Like, it wasn't going to happen. Unfortunately, Lars is not getting this experience. So, by the way, if you lose because the Doomsday Clock gets to 0, you get a game over. It says game over. It is the only part in the game that says game over. That's why they tell you to save. You don't get to you don't just appear outside. If you didn't save, you could lose a lot of progress. I don't know who wouldn't save before they got up to, like, went into the weird dungeon, but sure, some people. Hey, it's Bloody Knuckles. Bloody Knuckles is an item only for Buck, if I remember right, that gets more powerful when his HP gets low. Fish Tank, that's an item. Hyper Beam. And Soul Sparks. Hyper Beam sounds like a U weapon. Creates a barrier of space-time that protects from most everything except mosquitoes. Plus 50 attack and magic defense. I'm never going to use this. It doesn't say it's Andrew only, though. Wait a minute. Maybe I will use this. Because can Lars use this? I thought it was Lars only, but it's not. Holy crap. Amazing. Yeah, there we go. He's got incredible defense now. Even more than before. And Soul Sparks. Fully revive allies once per battle. I think Lars needs that. So Rejuvenation is not, but let's try Soul Sparks. It could save my life one day, maybe. Also, he's had this the whole time. Huh. That would have been really nice if we was actually able to get the experience for last battle, right? Ooh, lead coating. I forgot that I picked this up. Covers your clothes with this to make them more durable and way less comfortable. That's another plus 10 defense. So he's got almost 300 defense. He is set up, as they say. Wonder if there's something better than this magic armor, though. Although it does give magic defense, so maybe not. The followers' plans have been thwarted. And I think that's all I can do at Sacred Lantern. Now, all right, so I'm at 30 minutes, and I did 2 things. I didn't only do 1 thing. There's a very weird boss right here that I could try. I do want to do that light bulb wrap up though. Also, what the hell is with the crack here? I would really love to know what I'm supposed to do to get in here, because there has to be something. I guess there doesn't have to be, but it really seems like there is something. Oh my god. I was just going to try every single ability, and I got to the slime after not trying too many, and that happened. I had no idea that was it. Do all of them do that? Or is it just you? Because that means... Yeah, he has horns. Oh, well, he's gone. Cool, I've never gotten in here before. I wonder what it is. I was gonna say I'm gonna be really disappointed if that's just a music melody, but it is. So that's just the music for the town, nothing else. Alright, well, I guess that's cool that I showed people how to get the use of this thing. Also, they mentioned that branch of the bank was probably gonna close. It's closed. I've been thinking about my brother lately. I know I'm here with Pavola, and my thoughts should be of her, but that's the way my brain functions. How's he doing? What is he seeing out there in the world? I used to have no desire to leave Calm Valley, but now I wonder if his experiences have made him a better man than me. Part of me thinks that's why I pursued Pobova. Is this something that my traveling brother could never have? Does wanting that make me petty? Dating Popova seems like the most logical choice. She is close to me in age, and we can pool our resources to make Calm Valley a more prosperous place. But do I also want this for myself? Do I want a taste of the unknown? Do I want to be a little closer to the brother that I regard? Should I just enjoy the sunset? Atlas is a productive man, and he's handsome enough. Now that Blask is old enough to take care of the inn, I can spend some time with the relationship again. Marnie and Blask have grown up, and Lucia's run a little bit wild ever since her father passed. It'd be nice for her to have a new father figure. So these are the parents of that girl from Captain Fish's crew, or rather, she's the mother of, not the father. If this is the kind of boy you are, stay away from Lucia. Well, you know what? I can't. I don't want her picking up any bad habits. What logical thing do you have to say? If this is the kind of conflict my brother faces on the outside world, I'm not interested. I've never shaken your brother. He's always floating on a rock or something. You know what? If you don't want to have that type of conflict by being shaken, maybe you should be on a rock, because otherwise I am going to shake you. You know, I think I do want to show this dungeon just because it does have an extremely cool music track. And I think that's important. That's right. I remember I wandered into it once and I was like, nope. And I should probably fight something here. So it looks like all the, like there's all those panels that do the puzzles, but like they're all glitched. And there's numbers everywhere. I just wanted to show the music for a little bit because, I don't know, it's cool. They're just all, like, shouting a bunch of different numbers, and there's numbers all over the walls. Like, it really just creates, like, this mathematical fugue of insanity when you're walking through, and I love it. Ah, null resist. Okay. They were immune to, or resistant against magic. This is a Rorschach test. I am quite a bit over-leveled for this area, it looks like. Maybe I should have just left the observation bubble on. But I really just want to get to the boss, because I tried to fight him just to practice once I... You know, I wanted to see how long this dungeon would take to see where I should put it in videos. And the boss did something very weird, and I was not able to beat him. But that was many levels ago. I would be surprised if I can't beat him now unless there's a trick that I don't know about, which is possible. I don't know. I just warped somewhere else, I think. Yeah, that's right, and the dungeon was weird too. Like, not just... Oh my god, yeah, no, I'm just warping everywhere. And I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to it either. I might just have to walk around being a weird until I find something. Or it is all purposeful. I don't know. Guy nicked me there. Oh! Well, I appear to have been tossed out of the dungeon. Was that a treasure chest? Open treasure chest. Wow, I'm really back here. Because even the, Nope. Nope, it was all lies. I am not outside. I am still trapped in this mathematical hellscape. No, I don't know how to get out. I keep on warping back to the same point. I don't know why. Is it because I'm not going the right direction, or am I not fast enough? It's happening again, though. Oh my. I'll go this way, I guess? I have a feeling if I don't go the right direction, yeah, okay. If I don't go the right direction, oh! Okay. This looks dangerous. Hello. Fancy meeting you here. All right, we have imaginary numbers. Nothing to steal. Always got to check with bosses. Sometimes you just don't know. So we got that. You attack. Yeah, focus. The problem with that molecular beam, I mean, it's great and all, but it really just burns through me. I'm gonna actually poison him. Okay. Oh, imaginary numbers did something that had like a code error. I did that much damage to him already. Am I missing something? I might just, whereas before I was under leveled, I might be over leveled now. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. I thought he was gonna evade like everything. Yeah, I think I'm just over leveled. So I forget what he did to me, but it was something that just murdered my face. I remember that. Perfect guard, because they're gonna try something. I can sense it. Helga is ready for anything. Imaginary numbers glitches out. Oh! Yeah, they just countered all of my damage. Adrenaline shot. Ooh! Soul Sparks. I just want to see how it looks. Oh god, evade stuff. Yeah, okay, the weird thing is, it does like a bunch of weird status effects type things. So Jimmy just like randomly got stunned after attacking for no reason. I think attacking it does crazy things. I think that's what killed me. I think I got a few lucky hits in and just murdered my phase. It just did 100 points of MP damage to me. Alright, so he's no longer stunned. Or did I get stunned because I rampaged? That would make sense. Helga, Hell 5 yourself. Hell 5 yourself, Helga. Alright, this might be it. Nope, he evaded. Thunderstorm. That's the end of our turn. Acid just ended. Let's just do Rampage. Smile, Cryo, Punching. I gotcha. Yeah. I guess I wish I fought him earlier. Yeah, I only got 8,000 experience. Like, I was just far too overleveled. But cool dungeon, cool boss, cool music. It's cool. It's like Punch Tanaka. 138 gun. Advanced Calculus and Ink Blot. I'd really like to see the Ink Blot. Advanced Calculus, they actually explained that it was the damage is based off the last number of the damage that you of Andrew's HP, I think, because only Andrew can use it, if I remember correctly. Seem to remember something like that. Let's check here. Really want to see that Ink Blot. Okay. Let's get rid of this pumpkin. Attack. Cool. Yeah, it's a Rorschach test. Awesome. Also, now that I'm here, there's another little thing I can do here. Really quickly. Well, hopefully really quickly. Okay, I got it first try. So, if you search around the beach for the beach babes, sometimes you get her, this beach babe. And she's a boss. And she's kind of a rough boss, if I remember right. Let's do that. Let's do a focus molecular beam on you. I don't remember having an insane amount of HP, but we'll see. And I guess, yeah, it would be better if we undulated. Yeah, no, this should be fine. If 400 did that amount. Yeah. Each babe is crying, and you didn't even attack. You poor soul. Attack, attack. Laser again, attack. So yeah, I definitely could have probably come at her earlier, too. Each babe grabs you with icy hands. See, the mud around you thickens, so now we're all slower. Not for Helga, though. Wow, alright. I wanted to show you, she has an attack called Drowning. That's basically a death sentence. Eventually, you will drown and instantly lose the fight with her. But we were so much more powerful at this point, didn't matter. But now the trick is after you fight her, is to go back to Balta Vista and talk to the crying girl. Thank you. Something is on the ground. It's the bronze Jimmy. So, again, there's 3 statues. I don't know if I've said that before. There's 3 statues of Jimmy. Bronze, silver, gold. They can be put in your clubhouse. And what they do is that they act as a set completer. They don't give stats, but let's say you're like 1 away from, like, let's say you have 5 out of 6 items for a set. You can just put as Jimmy statue. It'll complete it, so... I have 1 to complete any common set, and 1 to complete any monster set. So that might be good to screw around with before the final battle. I don't think I want to go to the dragon. I don't care enough. I don't know what the reward is. I don't know if... I'm assuming I can beat the dragon now. But I'm not leaving any time for my... for my roundup. Oh my god. These question marks just reminded me of that weird thing by that bridge that I never looked at. Okay. Now, what in hell is this, and how did I never just notice it was here? That's the craziest part. Oh. What? Scanning for anomalous life forms. Anomalous life form detected. Location, Legato Castle. Huh. I do not know what this is about. But I need to shake you. Are you an anomalous organism? Perhaps I should dissect you. Ooh. I am a little bit confused. Alright, but I think it's time for that light bulb wrap up. Or maybe I could just peek inside and end the episode and do the light bulb wrap up next time, and then there'll be 2 episodes if this is really long. I don't know if that's a good idea. He's pawing at the entrance. Let me just see what happens when I open this. He ran in immediately. Cubans ran inside. I want to go in too, but, it's so dark in there. Could you check on Cubans for me, Jimmy? Are you planning on going in there, Jimmy? Be careful. There's nothing good about this place. I just want to go to the center to see if Cubans is there. Oh no, I can't get out anymore. He seems to be having a peaceful dream. I really... Oh. I really wonder what would have happened if I didn't... If I chose not to have, If I didn't choose to make the water fountain there, which was a mistake, I think. Even though I didn't have any money to buy from his shop. I really didn't need the water fountain I was way more powerful than I was the first time I came, so this ended up not being an amazing training area like it did before. So, I mean, really, I did a lot more stuff this playthrough, so I have a lot more items and I was a lot more powerful. Not to ruin the tension, but, like, I'm not actually trapped here. Because I can phone a friend. Jimmy dials the number for the Marvelous Hotline. It's ringing. It's an automated recording. Thank you for calling the Marvelous Hotline. Mr. Marvelous is currently making the world a better place, so you should make the world a better place too. Now go on. Mr. Marvelous believes in you. Unhelpful. But yeah, I can just leave. Goodbye. The central hub obviously is not what it used to be though. Looks pretty ridiculous. Looks pretty bad. Yeah, no, screw it. Light bulb ramp up. I'm assuming I need about 10. I'm gonna have to look up where they are and go to each of those locations. So someone actually told me that if you go back to if you go back to Mute Notes, that's what this place is, the detective can actually help you find things. Hey, Chief. It was pretty embarrassing back there. I wasn't even kind of right. You're probably thinking, this guy doesn't know anything about anything. I can't blame you for that. But the truth is, I'm actually primo #1 private eye around these parts. And if you got something you're looking for, I've got the guts and the moxie to find it. For example, I bet you found a light bulb here and there, and you have no clue what they do. Well, I don't know what they do either. But I do know they're special, and I know how to track them down. For a modest fee and a little time, say the time it takes you to fight 5 battles, I can find the light bulb that needs to be finding. Alright, let's get down to business. Which content now? So, I'm hoping to do a multi-screen thing so you can see me getting light bulbs, but I'm not really going to use his information too much. I'm just going to use him to tell me whether or not I found a light bulb. Oh, I haven't found one there. The first one. Okay. So, we'll see what he says. 5 battles later. Just turned into the slime to get people to attack me. Hey, I just got back from my trip to Cloudy Hill. Got some hot new info. I looked all over for that stupid light bulb, and I wasn't able to find a thing. I got so mad that I yelled at some weird cloud girl. Must have spooked her pretty good. She started crying, and when she did, a storm came out of nowhere. It was raining cats and dogs. I had to stop by a little hotel in Smile to dry off. Nice place, run by mice. It was a little odd, but at least their beds were big enough for a strapping young drum such as myself. Okay, I mean, so the way I was going to use him is to ask which location, because if you've already found it, he says that you haven't found it, so I can just keep on doing that. It looks like I'm not going to need to go to the internet, though. I think I really can just use him. It's just going to take a while to do it that way. I remember, like, thinking, what was with that weird cloud person? I mentioned it in another episode. And apparently they had to do with the light bulb. I didn't know all this time. So here's something I haven't tried. Oh, he yelled at her. Okay, I have to yell at her. Oh, that did it. So now she's crying. Okay. Kind of feel bad about that. I don't quite know what that's done, though. Alright, I actually had... I couldn't find the damn thing. It's right here. So, that was still complicated. Whatever. Hopefully the other ones have gone better, and they're hopefully on the screen right now if I did things correctly. So, this was a complicated edit. I'm not going to do this very often, considering how long it took, but so, I beat the dragon. The dragon was just a light bulb all this time. The one on the bottom left is just, I defeated those last 2 Kung Fu guys, so now I defeated everyone in the tower. I figured I might as well show that, because there was a space open. The top left one is the one that I got at the theater, and apparently if you get enough clues from the inspector, he'll open the back door. It's just a picture. The real interesting one, though, Rainbow Park on the upper right, I'm running a hedge mage right there. You usually have to run this hedge maze in a certain amount of time. But if you get the inspector to investigate, he just runs the race for you, and then you can just walk through without there being any type of race. So, like, you start at the thing, and then, like, a timer starts, and you have to get there really fast. So, disabled. He disables one of the traps. And then, Tetsuya Kawaii, there was a secret Yang sister in a bathroom that I didn't know that I could open the bathroom, so I never saw her. And she has a code that gives you, Hitome's, I think, ultimate weapon. I mean, yeah, it'd have to be, because you have Hitome at this point. And I saw someone use it in a video. It's actually really cool, and it's very powerful. I'm sad I didn't find it, but it was pretty well hidden. So, because you actually have to... She tells you a bunch of stuff, like she's talking right now on the bottom. But she actually lies about the code. You have to shake her to get the real code. So, that's that. This wasn't too hard. I will say, though, I now realize there's going to be another episode of extra stuff. I don't know if I'm going to beat the dungeon that this unlocks. I'll at least show it. But I know the boss is pretty hard, and apparently it gives something pretty cool, but I might just want to move on. But there's, that weird alien that I found. He actually tells you where secret dungeons are, and there's only 2 left. That means I might as well do them, right? That means I found a lot of the secrets in the game. So, there will be one more episode before I challenge the mass, and then that'll be that. We are definitely coming to a close, just not quite as fast as I had hoped. Oh yeah, no, that was some crazy editing. Tell me what you think. Is that something I should be doing for montages, or is that a bit much? I mean, I don't know how else I would have fit in all of those light bulbs and actually get to show what I had to do to get them, as opposed to just showing me getting them. But yeah, I am Cross Knights. Thank you very much for watching. I'm aiming for 2 more episodes as opposed to 3. I think, yeah, I think I can do it, and I will see you later. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to my patrons, and remember, do your best. Later.